Hello everyone, in this video we will see Gauss-Seidel method or Gauss-Seidel iterative method. So in this method again we are going to solve the value of x, the value of y, the value of z using Gauss-Seidel method. But already we solved problems on Gauss elimination method and Gauss-Jordan method. In that we used to solve the value of x, y, z by using row transformation. But this is totally different because here we need to go for different iterations. Then only we will get the approximate value. So before going with this Gauss-Seidel method, let us understand what is mean by iteration. Okay, so see iteration. It is a repeated mathematical process that allows us to find approximate solutions for equations. So here we are going to repeat the mathematical process, whichever the process, that mathematical process here we are going to repeat to find out the approximate solution for the equation. That is what we call it as iteration. Now to solve the problems on Gauss-Seidel method, here we need to remember few steps. So for that, consider three system of linear equation in the form a1x plus b1y plus c1z is equals to d1, a2x plus b2y plus c2z is equals to d2, a3x plus b3y plus c3z is equals to d3. I am going to call first equation, this is the second equation and third equation. So after that, remember the few steps. What is that? Step number 1, check the diagonal coefficients, that is a1, b2, c3 should not be 0. Correct? So in this equation, this is what we call it as the diagonal elements. Correct? So what we need to see, diagonal coefficients means x coefficient, that is a1, y coefficient, that is b2, and z coefficient, that is c3. These three elements are going to call it as diagonal coefficients, that is a1, b2, c3. These diagonal coefficients should not be 0. That you need to check first. After that, it should be large number compared to other coefficients. Next, what we need to check, these three coefficient values must be larger than other coefficient values. That is, we need to check the given system of equation should be diagonal dominant system. Now let us understand what is meant by diagonal dominant system. For that, consider three linear equations. Okay, so if I write in matrix x coefficient, y coefficient and z coefficient, so here 1 4 1, in the third equation 1 1 5. Correct? So in this matrix, these three elements 2 4 5, these three elements are called diagonal elements. Correct? Therefore diagonal elements are largest values. You can see 2 4 5, these three are largest values compared to other elements. Correct? Compared to other elements. Therefore this given equation is diagonally dominant system. Correct? That we need to check first. Next, after that, see that second point, if the diagonal elements are not in diagonal dominant. Correct? If it is not in diagonal dominant, then rearrange the equation. So that is the second point we need to remember. And third point, write the unknowns x, y, z from three equations. That is equation number 1, equation number 2, equation number 3. Right? So next step is take these three equations. Here we need to write x value, y value and z value. So like this, from equation number 1, x is equals to 1 divided by a1 into d1 minus b1 y minus c1 z. So like that, this is the from second equation y value, and from third equation this is the z values. After that, last step, take initial conditions as x of 0 is 0, y of 0 is 0, z of 0 is 0, and start iteration by updating the values of x, y, z, and continue the same until to reach the solution approximately. Correct? So while solving the example, you will understand how to apply these 4 steps while solving the examples on Gauss-Seidel method. Let us consider the first example. Solve the equation by using a Gauss-Seidel method. 10x plus y plus z is equals to 12, comma x plus 10y plus z is equals to 12, and x plus y plus 10z is equals to 12, taking initial value of x, y, z, that is 0, 0, 0, as an initial approximation. For how many iteration we need to solve? For 4 iteration. So in the solution, first note down these 3 equations. So after writing 3 equation, what is the first step? The first step is to check diagonal coefficient values. So x coefficient value, y coefficient value and z coefficient values. So these 3 should not be 0. So it is correct. Here 10, here 10 and 10, these 3 are not equals to 0. After that, it should be large number compared to other coefficient. That also we need to check. These 3 values are large number compared to other coefficient. So you can see here x coefficient is 10. Correct? So it should be greater than other coefficient. So here y coefficient is 1 and z coefficient is also 1. So therefore 10 is greater than 1 and 1. Similarly here also 10 is greater than 1 and 1, and in the equation number 3 also 10 is greater than 1 and 1. Therefore the first step is correct. What is that first step? All 3 diagonal coefficient should not be 0 and it should be larger number compared to other coefficients. So next step, for using these 3 equation, we need to write x value, y value and z value. So here I will show you how to write. See here, first equation is 10x plus y plus z is equals to 12 is there. We need x value, therefore 10x I am going to keep it as it is. Right hand side 12 also keep it as it is. Shift this value, plus y becomes minus y, plus z if I shift it becomes minus z. We need x value, therefore x is equals to 12 minus y minus z divided by this 10 comes in the denominator. Therefore this equation we are going to rewrite as whole divided by 10 can be written as 1 divided by 10 into 12 minus y minus z. Clear? So second equation you can see x plus 10y plus z is equals to 12 is there. Therefore directly how to write? We need y value, therefore y is equals to, therefore y coefficient is 10, therefore write directly 1 divided by 10 into, next right hand side already 12, keep it as it is, shift plus x to right hand side, it becomes minus x, plus z to right hand side, it becomes minus z. Therefore y is equals to 1 by 10, 12 as it is, plus x becomes minus x, and plus z becomes minus z. So like this you need to write for x value, y value as well as z value. Therefore first one, x is equals to, x coefficient 10 is there, so I am going to write 1 divided by 10 into right hand side 12 as it is, plus y if I shift it becomes minus y, plus z if I shift it becomes minus z. Similarly second equation, here we need y value, therefore y is equals to, y coefficient is 10, therefore write 1 divided by 10 into 12 as it is, plus x becomes minus x if I shift, plus z becomes minus z. Correct? Similarly z is equals to, z coefficient is 10, therefore write 1 divided by 10 into right hand side already 12 is there, keep it as it is, plus x becomes minus x, plus y becomes minus y. So this is the x value, this is the y value, and this is z value. So after writing these three values, consider the initial approximate values. Therefore, initial approximate values, x0 is 0, y0 is also 0, and z0 is also 0. So after considering the initial approximation, next let us write the first iteration, right? First iteration. Now first iteration means we need to find x of one value, y of one value, and z of one value. Therefore here instead of x I am going to write x of one value is equals to 1 divided by 10, 1 divided by 10 as it is, next 12 also keep it as it is, minus that time this y and this z. Don't write y and z here, we need to write previously considered values of x, y, z. What is the previous value? We already considered x of 0, y of 0, z of 0. Therefore instead of writing y, write here y of 0, minus instead of writing z, write z of 0. These two are previously considered values. Similarly y of 1, y of 1 is equals to 1 divided by 10 into bracket, so next 12 minus instead of writing x, write x of 0, minus z becomes z of 0. Next z of 1 is equals to 1 divided by 10 into bracket, so next it is 12 minus x of 0 minus y of 0. So these three are the first iteration. Now by substituting x of 0 value, y of 0 value, and z of 0 value in these three equations, then only we will get the approximate values of then only we will get the approximate values. So I will tell how to calculate approximate values directly by using the calculator. So before that, first write all four iterations. So now first iteration is over. Next second iteration. So that time x of 1 becomes x of 2 is equals to 1 divided by 10 into 12 as it is, minus y of 0 becomes y of 1. Correct? Previously considered values. Correct? That time x of 1, y of 1, z of 1. So minus z of 1. Next y of 2 is equals to 1 divided by 10 into bracket 12 minus 12 minus x of 1 minus z of 1. Next, z of 2 is equals to 1 divided by 10. Okay, 1 divided by 10 into bracket 12 minus x of 1 minus y of 1. Correct. So this is the second iteration. Next, third iteration. So third iteration becomes, so here x of 2 is there, so write x of 3. X of 3 is equals to 1 divided by 10 into bracket 12 minus, correct, 12 minus, so y of 1 previously considered value means y of 2 and z of 2 we need to take. Therefore y of 2 minus z of 2. Next, similarly y of 3 is equals to 1 divided by 10 into bracket, so next 12 minus x of 2, z of 2. 12 minus x of 2 minus z of 2. Similarly, z of 3 is equals to 1 divided by 10 into bracket 12 minus last one x of 2, y of 2. So right, x of 2 minus y of 2. So this is the third iteration. Next, fourth iteration. Correct, fourth iteration. So that time x of 3 becomes x of 4 is equals to 1 divided by 10 into bracket, so 12 minus, so now 12 minus y of 2 becomes y of 3 minus z of 2 becomes z of 3. Next, y of 4 is equals to 1 divided by 10 into bracket, so 12 minus x of 3, so 2 becomes 3, and again minus z of 3, and last z of 4 is equals to 1 divided by 10 into 12 minus x of 3, so it becomes x of 3 minus y of 2 becomes y of 3. Correct. So now after writing up to 4 iteration, now we will find out the first iteration value directly by using the calculator. Now I will tell you how to use the calculator to find out the value of first iteration. So first reset the calculator. So how to reset? Press shift then 9, that is clear, then 3 2 times equal, correct, 2 times equal, so that time it will reset. So after that fix the calculator to 4 decimal. Now how to fix the calculator to 4 decimal? For that press shift, okay, next press setup, then here 6 is there, so press 6, then press 4, correct, then press 4, so that time it will fix to 4 decimal. So what we need to do? Press shift, then press setup, then press 6, then press 4, that time the calculator will fix to 4 decimal. After that we will apply the first iteration formula, correct, so this formula we will apply. Okay, so for that first x, correct? First here it is x. Press alpha, then here x is there, correct? X. Again press alpha, here equal sign, equal. Next 1 divided by 10. So press this button. So next write 1 divided by 10. Then bracket 12 minus y, 12 minus, for y what we need to do, press alpha and here it is y, correct? Y minus z. Z is not there, in place of z, correct? Z is not there here, so in place of z we will consider m, correct? Therefore minus, press alpha and here it is m, then close the bracket. So first equation is over. Next for second equation, before applying the second equation, so add colon. So how to add colon? Press alpha then colon. Next y is equals to 1 divided by 10. So press alpha, then here it is y, press alpha is equals to, then press this button, 1 divided by 10, then bracket 12 minus x minus z, 12 minus, press alpha x minus, press alpha z, so z means m, clear? Then close the bracket. And last equation, again press alpha, this colon, z is equals to 1 by 10, press alpha, z means m, so m is equals to, alpha is equals to, again press this, 1 divided by 10, 1 divided by 10. Next bracket complete, open the bracket, 12 minus x minus y, so 12 minus, press alpha x minus, press alpha y, press alpha y, close the bracket. So after writing these three equations in the calculator, next then press calculate. So it will ask you the y value. So initially y means how much here? 0. So add 0. Next press equal, then it will ask you the m value. M means z, so z value initially 0, so give here 0, then press equal. So that time you can see the x value 6 divided by 5 is there, so that time convert this fraction to decimal, press this, so 1.2 triple 0. So write first value is 1.2 triple 0. Next again press is equals to, then press this, second is 1.8, sorry, 1.0800. Again next press equal and press this button, 0.9720, clear? So now first iteration all three values easily we got. Now go for the second iteration. So now again press equal, it will ask you the y value. So now give the value of y1. What is that y1 value? 1.0800. So write 1.0800 is equals to z value, that is m means z value, z of 1 how much we got? 0.9720, 0.9720, then press equal, again then press this. So now what is the first value? 0.9948, correct? Next second value is this, again press 1.0038, again next press is equals to third value is 1.0002. So now second iteration is over. Now go for third iteration. So for that third iteration, again press is equals to, it will ask you the y value. Y means y2 value. Now we need to add, what is that y2 value? 1.0038. 1.0038. Next m value. M means z. How much we got? Sorry, how much we got? 1.0002. So write 1.0002, then press equals. So that time first value, this first value becomes, press this button, 0.996, 0.9996, correct. Next second value becomes, again press this button, 1.0000, and the last value becomes again 1.0000. Great. Next again press equal. It will ask you the y value. That time y3 value you add 1.0000. So y3 is 1.12340. Next m value. M means z3 value, 1.0000, 1.0000. Then press equal. So that time this value becomes 1.0000, and the next is equals to second value becomes 1.000, and plus is equals to third value also becomes 1.000. Therefore, what is the final solution? X value we got 1, y value we got 1, and z value we got 1. So this is the solution.